You wake up in the morning, and before your feet even touch the floor, your mind has already started talking. You're behind. You're not good enough. What if everything goes wrong today? Most people never realize those thoughts are not reality. They're just noise. But when you hear the same thoughts every day, fear, and start living inside it. Captivity doesn't require physical chains. A person can be completely free on the outside and still live in a prison built by the stories they quietly believe. Consider two people facing the exact same setback. On the upper path, one treats the identical event as a final verdict on their worth. On the lower path, the other parses it for a functional lesson to move forward. The physical world around both individuals remains the same throughout the aftermath. The resources, the environment, and the history didn't change. One sees failure and gives up. The other sees a lesson and keeps moving. This tendency toward negativity isn't a personal flaw, it's a biological setting. Cognitive psychologists call this the negativity bias, a thousands of years old mechanism that prioritizes threat detection over happiness. Ancient humans relied on this constant threat scanning to survive. In the wild, assuming that a rustle in the bushes was a predator was a successful strategy for staying alive. But in the modern world, the danger has shifted. Now, the brain reacts to embarrassment, uncertainty, and social rejection as if they were physical predators. Your nervous system struggles to distinguish between a threat to your body and a threat to your ego, treating a moment of awkwardness with the same urgency as a life-threatening encounter. Your brain is not designed to make you happy all the time. It's designed to keep you alert. We fall into cognitive distortions when the brain encounters a gap of uncertainty and automatically fills it with a worst-case scenario. To the brain, fear feels safer than the unknown. This looks like catastrophizing a small mistake, or mind-reading a stranger's silence as a sign that they've already judged and dismissed you. This diagram represents the mechanics of the loop. When you say something awkward, your brain can trap that single node and replay it for hours, cycling back to the same moment of discomfort over and over. Eventually, the individual stops interacting with reality. They live entirely within this fearful, distorted interpretation of what happened. The most dangerous phase of this cycle is the identity mutation. Here, the brain links a temporary experience to a permanent character flaw. As the shape expands, feeling anxious transforms into "I am weak," and failing mutates into "I am a failure." This false identity causes people to preemptively reject opportunities. They shrink their own world to protect themselves from a failure they've already decided is inevitable. The mind takes temporary experiences and turns them into permanent identities. You can begin to break this circuit by realizing that feelings are not facts. The automatic negative thoughts your brain generates every day are often just survival-based guesses that happen to be completely wrong. Practices like mindfulness and cognitive behavioral therapy provide a framework for creating distance. They allow you to step back and look at your internal dialogue rather than looking through it. You learn to observe a thought as it passes through the mind, acknowledging its presence without letting it dictate your emotional state or your next move. Real mental freedom comes when you notice the thought and revoke its power to command your actions. We apply this logic through a simple linguistic shift. We take a phrase like, "I am a failure," and pull it apart, replacing it with, "I feel disappointed right now." This shift creates a boundary, preventing passing emotions from hardening into a permanent character definition. Growth begins when you recognize that the voice in your head is just one flawed mechanism, separate from the objective truth of your potential. You are not your painful memories or your worst-case scenarios. You are the listener, and the listener always holds the power to choose what to believe.